on my speech. Yeah, I've been trying to get off this couch for a minute and a whole damn week. No kidding, I'm skinny, I cannot eat. Got a million cause that depend on me. Yeah, every friend in my family. From a girl, every fan I meet myself. I'm too on till I'm too off. Come down to make new thoughts, like jumping off of that rooftop. Whole life ever when I do nothing to make moves based on my mood drops. Like who's lost? Like who's lost? It's yo, steadily killing me, running my brain full of shame. I don't wanna lose it. Full of stage, trying to find my pain. See the sun coming out of that rain. Mind ain't really not tame. I'ma never slow down. I'ma never behave. Stuck inside this prison, inside this cage. It's taking over. Yeah, I'm a slave for you. Ripping harder, more less. Never stop, no rest. Till the stress is breath in my chest. Till it's diamonds wrapping my neck. Progress to a god from a god. Mess, hopeless, more tests. More blessed. Dug deep down, trying to find my best. Find a beast, had to kill a conquest. I'm next. I'm too on till I'm too off. Come down to make new thoughts, like jumping off of that rooftop. Whole life ever when I do nothing to make moves based on my mood drops. Like who's lost? Like who's lost? It's yo, steadily killing me, running my brain full of shame. I don't wanna lose it. Full of stage, trying to find my pain. See the sun coming out of that rain. Mind ain't really not tame. I'ma never slow down. I'ma never behave. Stuck inside this prison, inside this cage. It's taking over. Yeah, I'm a slave for you. I'm headed to the bottom of the bottle. I've been drowning, I've been floating away. Every other dollar that I got in bed, I probably went it away. I ain't f***ing okay, I ain't liking it, babe. I don't even wanna talk, I'm just smoking my haze. I've been stuck in my ways, I've been stuck here for days. I've been staring at the clock as the radio plays. I'm enslaved. Yeah, rolling another, I'm stuck in my seat for the whole control of my speech. Yeah, I've been trying to get off this couch for a minute and a whole damn week. No kidding, I'm skinny, I cannot eat. Got a million cause that depend on me. Yeah, every friend in my family. From a girl, every fan I meet myself. I'm too on till I'm too off. Come down to make new thoughts, like jumping off of that rooftop. Whole life ever when I do nothing to make moves based on my mood drops. Like who's lost? Like who's lost? It's yo, steadily killing me, running my brain full of shame. I don't wanna lose it. Full of stage, trying to find my pain. See the sun coming out of that rain. Mind ain't really not tame. I'ma never slow down. I'ma never behave. Stuck inside this prison, inside this cage. It's taking over. Yeah, I'm a slave for you. Ripping harder, more less. Never stop, no rest. Till the stress is breath in my chest. Till it's diamonds wrapping my neck. Progress to a god from a god mess. Hopeless, more tests. More blessed. Dug deep down, trying to find my best. Find a beast, had to kill a conquest. I'm next. I'm too on till I'm too off. Come down, make new thoughts. Like jumping off of that rooftop. Hold my camera when I do not to make moves based on my mood drops. Like who's lost? Like who's lost? It's yours. Steadily killing me, running my brain full of shame. I don't wanna lose it. I'm full of stage, trying to find my pain. I see sun coming out of that rain. My team, really my team. I'ma never slow down. I'ma never behave. I'm stuck inside this prison, inside this cave. It's taking over. I'm a slave for you.
Good afternoon, good evening, good morning to everybody out there. Jason here, Tillery Sports, and a pleasure to have you live at a short countdown to green action here live on Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube. It is the end of a season. Tonight, it is championship race. HRT2HEART Motorsports, HRT2HEART Racing, and of course the Tillery Truck Series giving you all the action tonight. It is that day. Let's go racing at Nashville. That's where we're going to be at tonight. 120 laps for the drivers. Thank you to Tillery for being on board all season long. See it on carpets, Buchanan Resort, Steak and Shake, and everybody who puts in the time and energy. It was an absolute blast of the season to see new faces, some changing faces, some people in and out, just kind of doing their thing. And tonight, it's going to come down to it. It's going to be, there's going to be a champion tonight, and looking forward to seeing who that might be. 78 degrees on the track temperature. We're going to have 78 degrees on the air temperature, 45% humidity, clear skies, and of course, 2-mile-an-hour wind. It is going to be an absolute insanity to see. Man, oh man, I tell you what, there's going to be some racing. It's going to be good racing. I'm hearing the radio. You're going to see their names pop up while they're chatting. It's one of those things that I have to RC this race at the same time. Want to make sure that everybody keeps that. If I'm a little bit distracted, well, that'll be how it be. That's be how it be. That's the way it is. Driver cams tonight. Gonna look as such. There's the man, the myth, the legend. Actually, let's go back here real quick. I know that that's still playing. Let's go back to that racing man. Get rid of that. All right, buttons, folks, buttons. Mr. Dudley is going to be one of the driver cams. There he is. Here's BJ Lane, the third. He's going to be out there as well. The Heart Motorsports, give him some love. Show a little good wrench Motorsports back there. We appreciate him being back out there. Bud Light Bike on the driver cams as well. There's Brad Dove and his doggos trying not to jump into his lap. There is Benny Jones out there giving some love. Appreciate him. There's RB. He is going to be there in the O2, of course, doing what he does. There's James. Of course, James sporting a little 3 on the background there. There's Chris Roberge. The Roberge man's going to get the UL today. For winning last week's race. I think it's Ryan out there. Ryan's got a hoodie on. He's trying to be mysterious. Appreciate him. There's the Fear the Beard man himself, Jimmy Daniel. His camera seems to be covered up a little bit there. There he is the old 6'2", Russell Olivero, giving you some love out there. Appreciate him. Much love to him. He gives all the support needed. And I got normally everybody's running sideways, but I got me a horizontal camera out there. Whoever that is, we appreciate you. I can't see. But I love my driver cams, and I think all the drivers should run to the driver cams. Thank you for putting your face out there, giving all the support and doing what you got to do. Y'all keep killing it. That's for darn sure. I want to thank Budgie for being the race controller. It's going to be awesome. Hey, how about this Monday? Little Toys for Tots action. I know we're going to get ready to showcase all of that, but we're going to be on our Toys for Tots series. It's a mini series. It's going to be 5 races. Starts this Monday. If you want to be a part of it, you got to join our Discord. Overall points winner will receive free piece of SC Merchant of the Year of iRacing. On top of all of that, we want to make sure that everybody knows we're going to pay out the top 5. So money is going to be involved. Money is always involved when it comes to raising money for all the stream. And we're looking forward to it. So make sure you folks check it out if you're in our Discord. We'll give them some love. How about it? We get to it. We're going to see Heart to Heart giving you your, I'm not Heart to Heart, sorry, AlanTilleryAuto.com giving you your starting grid tonight. It's going to be looking as such. It'll be RB Turner with a big fast lap. Cazeneuve's going to be your outside pole sitter. Second race we've seen him in, second or third race we've seen him in all season long. So good to see him back out there running. Greg Langford, Brad Dove going to be there in row number 2. Robert Dudley, BJ Lane the third is going to be there in row number 3. Bobby Joe's out there with Russell Olivero in row number 4. Dan Cullison, Chris Roberge is going to be out there in row number 5. Michael Butler, Benny Jones in row number 6. Down the rest of your starting grid, row 7 will be Rusty Robinson, and then Bud Light Mike is going to be there to his outside. Joe Flack and Jeremy Daniel are going to make it row 8. Kelly Akron and Ryan Prody Sr., James Borden, all the way to the tail end of this one. Drivers are loading in, and as they load in, we appreciate them all. It will be sure to give Roberge his EOL once they leave pit lane. Thank you. I appreciate you. If you haven't done so, reach up, hit that like button for me. It goes a long way to support our stream. If you haven't done so as well, consider subscribing to our YouTube channel. Make sure that if you want to monetarily do anything, ! Donate. Everything goes to Toys for Tots this month and all the way to the 23rd of next month. So, Roberge will get the UL. He got the win last week, so he'll start at the tail end of the field. That is how that one works. RB with a very fast lap, so this might be a good racetrack for him here. As these drivers will cycle around and look to have some good pace. Nashville Super Speedway, hometown track to the Lane family. We appreciate them for being out there. I encourage you all to get out there if you're going to be shopping for a new vehicle this Christmas. Consider AlanTilleryAuto.com. They've got some of the new vehicles coming in. It's going to be cool. I'm going to like to see it. Yeah. And they go one more round. Nope, pace truck's in. I thought they were going to go one more round when it comes to the pace truck, but I think everybody's ready to go. Restart zone coming up. That's the Geico restart zone on the NASCAR side of things. And we're green. Let's go, Bobby Joe. Cazeneuve up on the outside. 07 on the inside of the 49, down to the bottom. BJ Lane in the outside lane. Greg Langford drops off the corner. It's a tire-eating track, so saving it where it's going to have to be. RB Turner in a very, very comfortable race lap. Just a little one to go. 22-24 on the I rating. Cazeneuve's going to be in second. Robert Dudley down in the third spot. Love to see how Roberge does here. Roberge all the way to the tail of the field. He just needs to finish the race. Cazeneuve to the inside. RB going to give him the race line. Cazeneuve pushes kind of hard here a little bit early. We'll see if RB counters or if we're going to see anybody try to work their way forward. Cazeneuve out of turn one. Down to the bottom. RB giving a lane. Give him quite a bit of space here. His driver's going to be there early. RB's lap time 30.53. That's his fastest lap, so he's not really pushing right now. We'll see how that fares out. A little free for the 49. Cazeneuve running his fastest laps right now, 30.19 his last time by. We'll see if he can crest the 29 mark. The only driver to crest the 29 mark was in qualifying. So apparently having an issue. We'll throw the caution here. We'll see how that fares out. It was just free. I'm happening to Russ there. We'll go far chase on this camera. Something's wrong with the truck. It's the grass, locks it up. He had to, a little net code there, had to have had a malfunction there. It's the only thing that makes any sense there. So hopefully Russ is okay. Yeah, I thought that's what it was. Yeah, it is. No, it's not. Probably not. Okay, Facebook's kind of live. Facebook's frozen. Now Facebook's live. There you go. It was frozen. I clicked the go live button. All that stuff is automatic. Facebook was frozen. Yeah, man. Toys for Tots coming. It'll be cool. It'll be a good time. It's going to be a good time. Toys for Tots Monday night. It's going to be Xfinity Series up first, and we're going to be Indy cars at Indy, and it's a whole bunch of races. Whole bunch of races. You know. Ooh, yeah. Get you put into that roster while I'm sitting here under caution. Cazeneuve's going to be your race leader. Yeah, I don't know why it didn't go, so apologies to the league about Facebook not going up right away. Appreciate you. Diana, thank you for the like. I appreciate you. You're usually watching on YouTube. Hey, you know what? Twitch is a good place, too. We like them all. Mr. Van Ness, thank you for the like. Sorry, Facebook. I know all my Facebook supporters and my Facebook fans are usually the ones who watch on Facebook, are usually out there right away waiting for that stream to go live. So, do apologize about it. It was frozen for whatever reason. All I did was just refresh the browser. That was it. And it went live. So, I don't know. Thank you, Anthony. I appreciate it. YouTube is still my favorite platform to stream to, because the stream on Facebook is good. Facebook's our biggest platform as far as followers go. YouTube is our biggest watch count most days. Twitch is right there with them, so I like it. I don't know. I like them all, so we're going to keep doing them all for as long as we can. So everybody has a choice. Next thing you know, I'm going to be on Rumble. I don't know about that, but all right. Pace trucks in. Be back Cassidy and Mr. Dudley. BJ's going to be there with Bobby Joe, and we'll see how this one works out. That's for darn sure. All right, we got to make sure that we put in some numbers. Let's go. Cassidy rolls out. Dudley's going to be in second. BJ Lane the third. In third, 0-2 to the outside, Bobby Joe. This is their hometown track. It's his favorite track. 8 to the inside, Michael Butler. It's going to put him 3 wide here. Bad entry. The 0-0 will give up the lane. 0-0 will be able to back out of the corner here. Have the forward momentum up on the outside. Inside lane is going to be preferred lane early. You should be able to make the passes quite late in the race. RB can we get a little bit of fuel? Looking to run a little bit longer, it does look like. Kelly Akron back here, the 19. Little tracker truck on board. Russell Olivero did not elect to come to pit road, but he did stay there at the tail end of that one, so we'll see how he fares out. Let's go, Roberge. I like to see it. Roberge should be your champion this week. We'll see how the points stack up. Definitely have to look again because I usually look beforehand, but we didn't. As you know, mic things. Let's see. Love my new mic, by the way. Love it. It's that new, but new enough. Standings. Roberge has a 49-point lead coming into this one. Butler and RB Turner separated by 11 points, so those drivers just need to have good days. Robert Dudley, 2 points separated from RB Turner. The top 3 in the night is going to be important for Mr. Dudley, who carries a 4/10 of a second deficit here as Bobby Joe closes in down on the back straightaway. They drop into 3 and 4, 11 of 120. The fall off on this racetrack is very large. Very, very large. Dudley getting a little bit faster here. Roberge, again, off 1 from the start of the race. He's the 16 to the inside. RB Turner was your pole sitter. And we'll see Dove to the back bumper of him. Dove looking to the outside. 98. Working a little bit higher here. Again, normally a race like this with 19 drivers in it, it's going to run green pretty much throughout. You might see a caution or two, but for the most part, we're going to see exactly what we're seeing. And it's going to be about who's going to be able to maximize the tires and maximize the racetrack. But like Mike in that 4 spot, working on working. Yep, Facebook joined us already in progress, which we appreciate. Oop, 12 up under the 0-0. 12's a little bit sideways there. Great save by Dan Cullison. It's just too hard in the brakes. BJ is in 6th here. BJ Lane now with a little bit of contact. I think he got some contact with the wall as well. Rusty Robinson up to 4th. Up 9 spots. Butler up 6. Bud Light Mike up 7. RB Turner trying to cycle through the field. Roberge down on the bottom side up 1. And from the back to the front, kind of making that one work. As we'll go back to your main screen. Everybody's doing good. 98 bottom, RB. Press out. Peroni stays out of the throttle. Jeremy Daniel back here in that 14. 23-19. Somewhere in the middle of all that. This is what she played.
2319! We have a 2319! Can I get an 8, man?
Cazenave out front. 3/10 of a second difference here as Dudley tries to close in the pace. Bobby Joe's lap times 30.8. Butler a little bit faster, 30.7. And tire saving is important for all of these drivers. Brad Dove coming around, spent a little extra time on pit road. What if he used a set of tires? The little extra fuel goes a long way. I know Roberge came in. He came out on 5 when that first caution came out. So they're going to be able to run a little bit longer, which means they're going to be able to try to maximize not just lap times, but maximize where the traffic is going to be. Just inside the top 10 here as you see Benny Jones. Oh, Benny, making it happen. Does this series? Yes, it does. It has, I think it's 23 or 2,500. This series does, yeah. They have an iRating cap. And I don't know when their next season is going to be. But I know that the Xfinity Series is the series that I'll be calling next. And that'll be on Chop Shop on Saturday nights for a little while. They have a beginner-friendly league coming to their platform. So that's where I'm headed to after this. And we just haven't, Heart to Heart's been busy. They've had a lot going on with hurricanes and life and all kinds of stuff. So we've just kind of let them catch their breath. 49 side by side with the 03. This is a battle that Bobby Joe wants to see right now. I know. Maybe one day. Hey, you could join the Sim 500. They have an Xfinity Series coming up on. It starts in January. It's going to be on our Wednesday nights. That'll be our Wednesday night broadcast. Sim500.com. That's their Xfinity Series. I call their Truck Series currently. But if you got Wednesday nights free and you want to run the B car, those are going to be the people that I throw at you. 49 clears the 03. Bobby Joe backing up the corner. Michael Butler's going to be in 4th. Rusty Robinson's going to be in 5th. There's a lot happening. Sweet. I mean, I would love to have had another season with Heart to Heart. And there's nothing good or bad about any of it. They're taking their time. That's what they're doing. So I know they're going to be probably making some changes in their league, and I love this league. I think it's a great league. I think it's a great league for all sorts of drivers, all types of drivers, whether you're good, bad, and indifferent. It's a very close family. It's Heart to Heart. That's what they are. So, and we love them. We're gonna stick by them. I'm gonna stay in their Discord, and if they ever need anything, I'm there to help. That's what I am, folks. I'm always there to help. Doesn't matter who you are. 47 back to the outside. Dan Cullison dropping off just a little bit. Roberge. I'm having a Roberge. He dropped back heavily here. RB Turner back to 9th. They'll be back sooner or later. We haven't had any conversations, so I did give BJ my phone number, so if he ever needed to just call me, he can. But I mean, when you're dealing with hurricanes and you're dealing with livelihoods and all kinds of stuff like that, sometimes you just have to take a break. You know what? And we had we lost old bones in this league too, and so a lot of people are still dealing. There's a lot of things that they've just continued to race, and that's what we're seeing. 98 to the back bumper of the 00. Roberge, he's just saving. His lap time 31.46, stuck behind no one. I mean, BJ's doing a great job. 31.61 right now. Good exit for him on the back straightaway. Roberge have a little tough luck on the racetrack right on the racecraft right now. 25 of 120. It's gonna be a long way here. So we'll throw it on exciting as BJ and Bobby Joe put on a phenomenal lead. Cazenave, part of the Alan Tillery family out there as well. And AlanTilleryAuto.com. I promise you, folks, Alan Tillery is a great company, locally sourced, and I'm sorry, a locally owned dealership out of the major Chevy manufacturers. So definitely go give them some love. And if we were in the market for a brand new Chevy, that's where I was going. 47 a Bud Light Mike. Up into the 12, Cullison. 47 got tight running straight into that corner. This is when that race line starts moving to the top. Benny Jones trying to hold off to 16. 16 of RB Turner's your pole sitter. He came to pit road just to get some fuel. He's going to run a little bit longer than some of the other drivers, which is not impossible to do. So we'll throw it out there on the big camera. We'll throw it there, and they'll do their thing. I'll be right back. But like Mike up 6, RB Turner going to march his way back forward. He's got a few drivers just ahead of him. There's Benny Jones and Rusty Robinson. Here for the hydrate and the stretch. I appreciate you. Always a good time. Folks, if you've got Amazon Prime out there, Bobby Joe closes in the distance here to Robert Dudley. This is his track. This is a track he loves. If you're out there watching on Twitch, remember Jeff Bezos gives you free money. You want to avoid our ads? Consider the Prime sub today. It's free. It's free to you. You're already paying, what is it, $114 a year for Amazon Prime. You might as well, help out a content creator. It doesn't have to be me. It could be anybody that you watch. But Prime subs they're free. They're free to you, and it's wasted dollars. 02 closes into the 49. 35 of 120. Keep your eye on RB here. He's your pole sitter. Came in a little extra fuel. Gonna drive deep into the corner here. Benny Jones up on the outside. Benny Jones will have the run down to the back straightaway. Good little battle here as Jones is your 5-spot car, or 5-spot truck here. 16 will drop the corner. Good defense. is where a slide job can happen, and that's what you're going to see. Jerry, thank you for the like, sir. Appreciate that very much. Pappy, thank you very much for the beautiful follow out there as well on Twitch. I appreciate that. Dudley rolling. I got too many bots. I need to get rid of some of those bots on the old stream platforms. Thank you very much. I appreciate the follow. Dudley, BJ Lane, or I'm sorry, Bobby Joe, BJ Lane, back of the back here. He's holding on to his own. Still some right rear damage. Thank you for the Prime sub. See, that's what I'm talking about. Pappy, thank you for the Prime sub, little Cosmo action. I appreciate you very much. That is what I'm talking about. Did you come from another platform over to Twitch to do the Prime sub? If you did, thank you very much. And if not, if you're out there watching and listening, you followed and subscribed all in the same motion. Thank you very much. I thank you very much for that. The old Prime sub. Thank you for the Bezos money. I appreciate it. 53 of 60. We have a goal of 60. 60 Prime subs. That's what we're looking at. Or not Prime subs. 60 subs on the old Twitch platform, which is awesome. All right. Checking in through the field. How about Dan Cullison off one? Trying to work his way back forward. Toyota working. Toyota leads here as the Chevy trails just a bit at Bobby Joe, the 02, is back, and I know he's really good at this racetrack. Cazenave, 2 1/4 back. Michael Butler, a second back from Cazenave. RB Turner marching his way back forward again. A little bit heavier on fuel. Doesn't really have to do too much here. You did? Thank you very much. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. It's free. If you got Prime, you can do that stuff for free. And you get, basically, think about it this way. You get a free sub every month on Prime. And those Prime subs, if you choose to, you can have them continue. But like Mike said, he's coming to pit road, and he's going to split this thing into thirds. And he's going to do so. Bud Light Mike coming to pit road. Dudley coming around, still leads Bobby Joe. Bobby Joe into the back straightaway, still working. Olivero back here at the 62. Still looking for his rear bumper. It was somewhere on the racetrack. See the 19 of Kelly Ackert holding on to his own as well. Russell Olivero back here. Russell went ahead and joined our Toys for Tots thing as well. We thank everybody for doing that. Welcome in to the Twitch channel. We're live on Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube, so everybody has a choice of where they want to watch. If you want to watch the replay, I definitely consider watching it on YouTube. YouTube gives us some great analytics for that. 0.3 of a second lead is Clean Air. Goes to the advantage of Dudley. Bobby Joe keeping it close. Right now, 2 3/4 seconds separate the front three as Butler looks down. Now's the chance to shortcut some of the racetrack, and that's what we're seeing. 2.6 second deficit here for Cazenave. Dudley able to extend just a little bit. And a good look at the reflections on that truck. Good looking race truck, that's for sure. Thank you very much. I love our community. I really do. Our community is the best community in the iRacing world, in the gaming world. No matter how you look at it, I think our community is the best. Everybody says that about their own community, right? I'm of the mindset that this is worth doing because you guys have helped provide the second living for me over here. So these leagues, so that's why I continue to broadcast. That's why I continue to do everything that I'm doing, because it's part of it. So it's the weirdest thing to say, but it's like panhandling your best friend. You guys are awesome. And then I say, hey, this is how you can help us. That's how you do it. That's how it works. It's a weird dynamic, I promise you. All right, let's throw this out there. Let's see where everybody's at. Mike, Bud Light Mike coming around. Mike has got the freshest tires. He's going to, again, split this thing into thirds. Not a bad idea. Dudley staying out there. 0.3 of a second difference here. Bobby Joe still has a little bit of a advantage. Casadave, 3 seconds now, the gap. Butler not far off, but you see RB closing in the distance here. Quarter second now for the 8 to the 16. Benny Jones up 6 as well. Jeremy Daniel in the 18. The Fear of the Beard Mobile, he's up 8 spots. Roberge has 7 wins on this season through the 13 races that this is the 13th race of the season. He's won just over half of them, and just needs to get out here and just have a decent race. Doesn't even need to really push. 32.41 his last lap. So we'll see if he looks to press forward. If he's just going to try to save. Dudley still clean air here. It's a calm race. It's very calm. 48 of 120 being completed. Tires really haven't been a factor right now. Just the fall off. About a 1.7 second fall off for the majority of the field. RB battling with Michael Butler here. Able to get around him, so he's in 4th. Butler goes back to 5th. Benny Jones, solid day for him. Driving the Bucky Chevrolet. Only Ford in the field is Bud Light Mike. James Borden came to pit road, so he's going to get his service done. Right about now, the Walmart J-Dog machine. See Joe Flack thinking about coming to pit road. See Kelly Akron work at the bottom side of the racetrack. We'll have to go high here. Double breaks the corner as Joe drops in. We'll slow down. A very tough pit road. It angles in, and you have a tendency to overshoot it or miss it. So we'll see how that pressure kind of adds up here. As Bobby Joe holds on to a top 2. Casadave working where he needs to. RB Turner now closing in. Going to be an RB. It's a repeat this week for a top spot on broadcast that we've been a part of. 02 has a 16. 02 here. Sorry, the 16 of RB Turner has had just a good week. A very good week. A couple of podiums on our platform. We've had a chance to talk to him. Yes, Dave, we're always looking forward to talking to Scott if we get the chance to, so we'll see. But somebody different. We could talk to Jamie. We could talk to Dan Cullison. Maybe Greg Langford again. We love Greg and all he does in the Cino Carpet family. Benny Jones up 6. Brad Dove off 3 from the start of the race. This is not a racetrack you can be aggressive, right? You have to run the racetrack. RB, the fastest driver on the racetrack, besides the drivers with newer tires, to include Bud Light Mike. So Bud Light Mike might come around here and surprise everybody. I mean, he's splitting this thing into quarters here. It's not a bad idea. See if the drivers can make it 60. It's a 1.3 mile length track, and some of the drivers came in on lap 5, but they're getting down to the wire here where fuel mileage is going to be close. It's 45 to 48 laps on a 1.5 mile track. We're taking 0.2 out of it, so we're coming to the point where we're getting to the point now where these drivers are going to need to come to pit road. So we'll see how that fares out. Dudley's been your race leader for the majority of this race. Cazenave led the first 10 or 15 laps, and then Dudley able to cycle forward and has been able to make it happen. So good race so far. Very calm. Man, oh man. Yep. Kelly Akron, let's do it. Yeah, we have 19 drivers in this race, and I have 12 driver cams. Hold on to it, Kelly. Yeah. It's your race leader. He's focused. There's the man behind the scenes. In Roberge having a good race. You can see just how much he has to crank that wheel. The drive off really good. Whoop, little wall scrape. Don't scrape the wall. Love this dude. Love this dude. Gotta be like Mike. Up out of the corner. We all do that. We're focusing, right? But like Mike, new tires. He is up on that wheel. He is wheeling it. He's leaning. Look at him. Get it. Come on, Mike. Let's do it. He's going to only be out there 22 lap difference here. He's going to cycle around pretty well. Dove out of the corner. Leaving the lane. Nice job. Good. Oh. Hold on to it, Dove. Mike's just got tires. Yeah, Bud Light Mike has tires right here. Joe Flack on pit road. He's going to be coming out as well. Couple of lap difference on tires when it comes to that. Everybody's leaning. Hold on. BJ's got the old Air Jordan tongue. Brad Dove got the lean on as well. Jeremy Daniel behind him. Olivero coming to pit road. There's Betty Jones just ahead. Betty's in VR though. Betty's in VR though. He's already naturally leaning. There's RB Turner. He's going to cycle ahead of Cazenave. RB was catching the front of the field here. The Turner. RB coming around, so he's going to be close at hand. About 5.5 seconds separating he and Dudley. In between all of them is going to be Bobby Joe. There's the Giggity truck. Did he give himself a new? He did. So we're halfway. Halfway this time by.
Giggity.
Yep, there it is. The Giggity truck. I need to add that sound to my soundboard here. How about Roberge? Roberge's going to run a little bit longer. A lot of drivers going to run a little bit longer. We'll see if Chris does. Chris just running. Roberge opportunity here. Just try to take it easy. Just taking it easy. About Ryan. Ryan's been quiet all night. Brother Senior in the old 50. Billy Akron coming up pit road. The old 5-0 behind the 47. There's Jeremy Daniel. He sits in 6th. He's going to be coming up pit road this time by as well. Big old sheesh moment. There's Russell. Come on, Russ. Full send, sir. Full send. A little regiment happening there. Drivers leaving pit road. Be doing what he can. And our last driver there, I think that's Kelly. Pretty sure that is. Oh no, we're gonna just make him bigger. There we are. All right, iRacing, you're losing your logo for a second. Here. Let's make everybody nauseous. Get it. Who's on pit road? Who is that? Who is that? Somebody's got a good stash. The Butler. Hold on. He's got a driver photo. Somebody's got a driver photo. Hold on. I know who Jeremy is. Rusty. Go flag. I know who Ryan is. You know what? Whoever that is, the sweet stash. Y'all tell me. All right, going back to it. Let's go back to the main screen here. That's all 12 of our driver camps. Greg Langford in a hot mess here. 0-2 ahead of the 16. Bobby Joe doing what he can. Dudley, good lead. That's right. Leaning makes the car turn better. That's right. Makes you feel like you're not scrubbing your tires, right? Greg Langford just ahead. Brad Dove, your race leader, 66 of 120. Bobby Joe just off the lead lap. 5 seconds the gap between he and Dudley. Dudley able to get in and out of pit road pretty quickly there. Dan Cullison just ran a 30.29. It's his fastest lap of the race. So we'll see possibly some fast laps again. Bobby Joe sits in the 6th spot. Dove out of the corner. Gets himself unlapped. Almost across the nose of him, though. Butler's going to be just ahead. Ooh, Butler swerves. 25. Gets a little piece. Trying to run the lane. RB to the bottom side. '98 on pit road. 07 coming to pit road. Brad Dove still your race leader. 19 of Akron to the outside. So seen some drivers get some of their laps back. Dudley 24.5 seconds looking to cycle here. 68 of 120. But like Mike just behind in second. But like Mike will be coming to pit road probably around that 80 mark. Greg Langford hitting his pit box. Dove coming to pit road. He's going to be on pit road as well. Doing everything he can. No penalties that we've seen. You'd see it. If there was a penalty, there'd be one on top of the on the scoring box there. Dudley looking to cycle around. He is going to recycle to the lead. Dove gets his pit stop done. He'll cycle somewhere around that top 10 spot. Maybe somewhere around that part if he can get out of pit road fast enough. Jeremy Daniel closing around. Yeah, Rusty Robinson coming around. So Brad Dove leaving pit road is working. You've totally enjoyed watching all these races. You have to thank Jeremy for getting you addicted. That's great. That's what I like to see. Jeremy's going to continue to keep you addictive because he's got more racing still left to go. I mean, this might be it for this series for now, but he's in other races. We got him going. Diana, you need to jump into our Powder Puff series we're going to be doing Saturday during the day. Jeremy can get you in on that one. That way you can drive with everybody on Jeremy's account. Go out there and have some fun. Dudley, 4-second lead. Bud Light Mike back to third, up 11 spots. Mike will have a 22-lap advantage on most of the drivers here when it comes to pit cycle. He's running inside the top 3. Roberge just ahead. Roberge last driver on the lead lap. Dudley just behind. So Roberge is going to be a touch faster. His advantage on tires about 5 laps. So we'll see if Roberge will be able to hold on. Bobby Joe closing in had a 5-second gap at one point. Now a 3.8-second gap as they continue to press. You'll watch the last half tomorrow. Got to go to work. Great race. Have fun at work. And if you don't have fun at work, well, don't do something I wouldn't do, which I would do a lot. So, appreciate you very much. Thank you very much for being out there watching. I do hope that we, you know what? I hope everybody has a blessed day. I really do. Have a good day at work, but have an even blessed day. You have to work at Costco. Hold on. Dang old logos out there. Now I just got to go look. Listen here. Chat, I'm moving you. There we go. We're moving you. We're putting you down. I don't want our sponsors to suffer, but I don't want chat to suffer either. Diana says, work at Costco every Saturday, and you have to thank me because every time you go to the meat department, you see the Boston butts all year say, hold on to your butts. That's right. That's funny. That's funny. I like it. I'm glad I can hear everybody, get reminded of things like that. It's the little things, folks. It really is. It's just the little things. Holy cow became a t-shirt because I keep saying holy cow, so that's why we have a holy cow t-shirt. And I got holy cow from Harry Carey. That's where I got it from. But like Mike coming around is going to be up on the high side here. Mike will be on the advantage of tires here very soon. We'll see how. Hopefully, he doesn't lose too much time coming to pit road. He's back to 8th. His cycle now 12.5 seconds. Brad Dove was one of the drivers that stayed out the longest. He has a 7-lap advantage, but he's going to be able to run a little bit faster if he's smart about it. He's going to be able to run a little bit longer as well. These drivers kept the fuel cycle alive. Came in on 60, 61 for the most part. Bud Light Mike cycled around. He put himself on a different cycle here. We'll see where he finishes up because this is going to be interesting. The 19-lap difference on tires. Bobby Joe trying to track down a 3 1/4 second deficit down to 3.15. It was 5 seconds at one point. Butler ahead of Cazenave here. Scott Cazenave off 2 from the start of the race. R.D. Turner is now rebounded. And I think he's gotten himself in a positive situation here. We'll see if Cazenave will be able to close in. Dudley not having to worry about anything today. Yep, that's a hold on to your butts. All right, we're going to throw it on exciting. There's little battles everywhere. The one battle I'm going to be looking for is when does Bud Light Mike come to pit road and how far can he make it back around? It's a long time to go. 40 laps, the final third of this race being ticked around. I'm going to mute myself and we'll stand up for just a little bit. Be right back. Watch these racers go round in big old circles. It's fake cars, real racing, iRacing. iRacing.com today. Use Jeremy Daniels' name. Let me get his absolute, since Diane is awesome out there and she's chatting with everybody and Budgie is too. I'm going to pick Jeremy Daniel because of the fear to be. He has his own merch on my site, folks, just so you know. And Jeremy Daniel has 2. Yeah, Jeremy Daniel 2. JEREMYDANIELL and the number 2 behind the L. Uh-oh. 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 iRacing crashed. Hold on. Something's going on with iRacing. The iRacing session just quit, so bear with me. I don't know what happened with iRacing there, so bear with me, folks. I thought I was going somewhere, but I'm not going anywhere. I was looking up his name, and And somehow, some way, iRacing quit. So let me jump back in there real quick because we are spectating. Oh, yeah. I didn't do anything. I promise. I'm connected to the session. No, I'm not connected to. There it is. All right. Not going anywhere. That's really weird. iRacing is not supposed to close down at all. At all. Let's put you on commercials while this thing loads back in. Yeah, that's a good thing. Not a clue. Not a clue, folks. I don't know what happened, but they're out there running. All right, they're continuing. They're going to run. They're going to continue to run. I want to make sure that I've got everything set. I won't be able to talk to the drivers. That's okay because these things happen. What sucks is that I lose the initial part of the replay. So they're back. Dudley's out front, 2 and 3rd. The lead here. Trying to see if Bud Light Mike came to pit road. He did. Bud Light Mike will be leaving pit road now as Dudley cycles there. So Bud Light Mike will be 2 laps down. So he came to pit road. I'm sorry to the league. I don't know what happened there. I really don't. I clicked on a driver to switch drivers to throw it on exciting and to switch everything, and that's pretty much what happened. So I am going to hydrate. I'm going to let them have at it. But I'm going to stick around just in case. The gap now as Roberge tries to close in here. See BJ Lane 3.6 back from here, but the gap to your leader 1.8 and trying to close in as Bobby Joe tries to go to work. Welcome back. Sorry about that, folks. We hate to see it. We hate to see anything like that happen, but it does. It is software. It's what happens. It's a video game. Sometimes they just go down. It's the first time in a very long time it's just closed on me. It's crazy to think. One of those situations where you go, I don't know. But you know, those things do happen. So 49 to the 91. There's Joe Flack looking to go to the outside. Casino Carpets give you 25 laps to go. You see them up there, 757-536-5155. The best in laminate vinyl planks, or luxury vinyl planks, not laminate vinyl planks, luxury vinyl planks. Make sure you give him a call on your new construction. He is a legend. That is Greg Langford out there. The best in the business when it comes to it. So I wanted to give everybody kind of an idea of how many races that we've called. Now, I don't have every single replay just because we've lost some of them over it, but on my backup hard drive, I have 900 files, not including the ones that I haven't done for this month or this past month yet. So that'll be 930. What are we on? What is today? 23rd. So we have 50. There's 31 days in October. We did all but 4 days, plus the 23 we've done here, minus a couple off days. So probably about 950 files, over 1.7 terabytes of information when it comes to iRacing broadcasts. So that makes any difference in how many we've raced, how many we've called. Well, there you go. 22 laps to go. The O2 trying to be comfortable here. Dudley trying to manage the gap. It's tough to pass on this racetrack. Butler, he's closing it as well. Cazenave and RB Turner. RB Turner is closing the gap to third here as we see 6 seconds now. That gap, 31.82 last time by. Butler, 31.76 out of the corner. Oh, RB gets a little wall tap. Little wall scrapey scrape. He's good. Brad Dove off 3. Benny Jones is going to be up 6. Biggest move of the race right now. Michael Butler, as RB had that gap closed down quite a bit. Now has to rework a 1.2 second gap as they go to work. 1.1 now. It was 1.2. Now it's a 1.14. As he closes in just a little bit here. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Gap to the lead. Yeah, about 1.5 seconds. That's almost 2 seconds up on the relative there. There it is. That's to Roberge ahead of him. All right, here we go. There's your gap. Dudley managing. Bobby Joe managing as well. Just behind. BJ Lane to third. That's the natural relative. How about we do relative to position? There it is. Roberge. That's the way it goes. Dudley, 2 1/4. This is where you kind of just have to manage. Bobby Joe running good cycle there. Butler's going to be in third. RB now just a little bit faster each lap. 31.52 his last lap. So he's a touch faster. It's going to be a lot. I have to have a lot of gains here if he's going to be able to catch up and try to have a win here. 18 laps to go. Everybody doing it. Everybody. Roberge had a very comfortable racing season. This is the racetrack that we like to see for this series. And there's no playoff structure to boot here. Greg Langford off of 8 from the start of the race. We'll see the 62 working around him. Bud Light Mike utilizing those newer tires, getting around the 5. right now running a 1.7 second a lap faster than the rest of the field. So he's passing people like they're standing still. We'll have Kelly Akron for position just ahead of him. 16.5 seconds to BJ Lane the third. So 16, if he might be able to get himself back on the lead lap if he can get around drivers clean enough. Again, position is everything. This gap between he and the next, besides this position point, the next position will be BJ. He's 16.5, but Light able to slide in here. 16 laps to go. It's about who's got it. Robert's first driver off the lead lap now is Dudley. Goes around Dudley, trying to get a win here. We're not cycling anything. We're going to make it all work. And we appreciate everybody sticking around tonight. Even through my technical difficulty, we appreciate it. Again, a big reminder to always do with it, always deal with it, always have some fun, and make sure you're constantly being entertained. Folks, stick around on Twitch afterwards as well. We want to make sure we rate out and do the right thing by everybody out there. We want to make sure we send all of our viewers out to somebody so you guys can go say hi to somebody else. We're 14 laps to go in the final race of this season, and it's been an illustrious season. It's been a ton of fun to be able to call, a ton of fun to be able to watch the league grow, watch the drivers just get that much more ingrained in each other, and then they gotten used to each other, have had great seasons, have great racing. They've had the good, the bad, the ugly all together. They've had good sportsmanship. They've had camaraderie. They've had all racing has some kind of drama in it, but they've done a pretty phenomenal job of keeping themselves nice, cool, calm, and collected. And we can always appreciate that. Cassidy, fastest driver on the racetrack, other than drivers with tire differences here. Bud Light Mike working around a couple of drivers, just needing to continue to press forward. His lap time's now matching Robert Dudley. Dudley's last lap, 31.7. Bobby Joe, 31.71. Butler, 31.87. RB, 32.05. He works around the 00 here. BJ, first, not the first driver off the lead lap, second driver off the lead lap. Roberge needing it. Greg Langford just ahead. Robert Dudley comes around and continuing to impress on this racetrack. It's been his racetrack. He's had a clean race, not had to worry about too much. And just really just doing his job. Benny Jones, a phenomenal night as well. Top 5 for him. So we've had the opportunity to have conversations with that driver each and every season we've called. At top 3s in both seasons. Cassidy, good to see Scott back out there running and doing what he does best, is being in the simulator. He's been busy. But, that's what you got to do, man. Brad Dove coming in and having a good season as well. Can't speak highly enough for the Dove fam and all that they do. Dan Cullison, we've had a chance to talk to him. Toyota just getting faster and faster every race. EJ, what's going on, brother? That's the Krober fam. Much love to you, my friend. I hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful night. TJ, make sure that you guys get out there and you see our getting our Toys for Tots stuff. We love our Toys for Tots racing. We do it every year. This is our third one. So one more reminder to everybody, this is what we've got. Each race will be about 100 miles Monday night starting at 7:30 p.m. Eastern. Green flag at 8:30 p.m. Eastern. One fast repair. Xfinity cars in Atlanta. Indy cars in Indianapolis. I need to go back and change the sessions because I think I have 45-minute practices instead of 50-minute practices. Anyway, we'll get everybody working on that one. Again, Talladega on the third race. Cup cars at Kansas and 23rd doing it. Nah, it's New Atlanta. No, it's the Super Speedway. Yeah, I even put on there Atlanta Super Speedway. I had to do it that way. It was I've never been the one to put it on a schedule, so I changed it and I said, let's do it. Might as well. I want people to have fun. Yep. I want people to have fun. Bobby Joe, 3.5. It's going to be comfortable for second as long as nothing happens over the course of the next 7 laps. Dudley has a good enough lead here. Has been able to maintain the pace. Lap traffic cooperating. We'll see the 62. Russell Olivero, he's going to be in there as well. Yeah, we put the super speedway in there. We're going to run Talladega as well. But hey, we're running Indy in the open wheel cars. So I've got all inside all of that stuff. I've got I've already got all the sessions created. There's a league for it as well. So that way we can make sure that we keep track of the points. We're going to keep track of it in the league. We're not going to keep track of it. You know, I'm not going to create a league on another website for that, but it'll be fun. No matter how we look at it, it'll be fun. It's still the B car. 5 to go. Back straight away. Dudley doing a great job. All night. Roberge just needed to show up. Fastest lap of the race, 30.07. That was ran by Scott Cazenave back here. Nobody's crested the 29.95. 29.96, sorry, was the qualifying lap. That's what was ran by RB, who now has 4/10 of a second difference here between he and Michael Butler. Butler, phenomenal race. Just managing what he can. Our Tennessee native working. 3 laps to go. Dudley, a great season. Will no doubt pick up those points that he needed to be in third. And again, we'll look at the points at the end of this race. Robert Dudley, Bobby Joe. Dudley out of the corner. Kelly Akron giving him a lot of room. 2 to go. The only thing that we have to make sure is the fuel there? It's there. I think everybody's fine. I think fuel's fine. 60 laps is pretty much what you see. A lot of drivers that came in a little bit later than that had a little bit less fuel, or had a little bit more fuel from pitting on lap 5 when the caution came out. White flag waves, final lap in the truck season here as Robert Dudley is no doubt going to get the win, can coast around the final 2 corners and not really have to worry about too much. Bobby Joe comes back and finishes inside the podium on his final race of the season here as well. But Robert Dudley gets the win. Makes it good. Good race for these drivers. Only 1 caution. Bobby Joe finished second. Michael Butler, a couple of rounds, going to finish third as RB tried to take it from him at the end. RB will finish 4th right behind him. Good battle there. Benny Jones will finish 5th. Cazenave will come home, finish 6th. Brad Dove in 7th, it looks like. Dan Cullison just behind. Jeremy Daniel coming around 3 and 4 here, still finishing the race. Greg Langford just behind him. Rusty Robinson will do that. And then Chris Roberge will come around. He'll be a lap down, but he is the 2024 Truck Series champion here for Heart to Heart Motorsports. So a big love for the 98, your season champion. And a chance to show some support and show some love. Dudley's going to burn it down. We'll talk about your race results. But that boy right there, that guy right there, a champion here in this series. Dudley will burn it down. Here's your race results. Dudley gets the win. Bobby Joe will be second. Michael Butler will be third. RB, Betty Jones, your top five. Got Kaz and Abel Fitters in sixth. Dove, Cullis, and Daniel. Langford, your top 10. Rusty Robinson, Chris Roberge. BJ Lane, the third. Bud Light, Mike, Kelly Akron. Peroni, Flack, Olivero. And then last driver out there is going to be James Borden, 3 laps down. James getting better and better every week. Can't thank highly enough of him. Opportunity for such a great driver, and you got to love that stuff. You got to love to see everybody have a whole bunch of fun, right? And that's what matters. That's what matters to all of us. I love it. I can't hear what they're saying. Whatever reason whenever it kicked me out, I lost the channels to be able to hear everybody. So things happen. Whatever happened with iRacing, it screwed up some audio. So, and it could be anything, could be any reason. Yeah, we're just waiting for them to jump in so we can have a little chit chat with them. Still Bobby Joe's biggest fan. I love to hear it. But it looks like after the race, and everybody's like, oh, that was a race. Here's Ryan. Much love to all the drivers. There's Russ. Much love to him. Appreciate all the drivers under the driver cams. Waiting on that guy. Yeah, we'll talk to Butler. Butler's ready. We're waiting on everybody. Mike, congrats on the P3 here, man.
Hey, thank you.
Hey, tell me about this race.
It surprisingly went green for the most part, other than one caution. Tires were very key, trying to save those tires. I know RB was coming there at the end. I think he got a little brush up with the wall, but was able to hold him off for third top 3 of the year.
It's not a bad night, right? To finish off the final race and have that look ahead where you're like, you know what, this was a good season. It was a good time. There's a lot of just green flag racing here. That's a good thing.
Yes, it was. A lot of us guys, I mean, we raced well together. A lot of give and take. Surprisingly, only two or 3 top 3s on the season, but was still able to finish second in points. So pretty happy with that.
Your dang old vertical camera throwing me off here. I'm telling you what.
Sorry about that.
You're good. I was like, I know who this is, and I was like, it's the Sweet Stash, and I couldn't remember which camera it was, and I didn't have them all labeled, and it's side, and it's vertical. It's fine. Use the phone. It's good. That's what it's there for. It's the driver cams, man. I don't care how you put them up, as long as you put them up. Man, oh man, this has been a season. I know that they're not as long as some of the other leagues that we call, but boy, it feels like it's been a long season.
Yes, it is. I mean, 13 weeks, give and take, every week. Dedication, it takes a lot. This is the first time I was able to run a full season. So happy with that.
Not a bad night, man. Not a bad night. Something to be proud of. Nashville runs 95 laps green.
Yep. A little bit of a home track here.
That's what I see. I see that from a lot of people, actually. A lot of Tennesseans here.
Yep.
All right, Mike. It's been a long season. It's been a good season. It's been a fun season. Congrats on the P3. Let me pull up points. I want to see where everybody finished in the point standings, so that way we can have that dialed in. There aren't any penalties. It was a very quiet night. Like,
I know it was a close battle for that third spot between Dudley and RB Turner.
Yeah. Dudley, with his win and all the bonus points he got it by 2 points.
Ooh.
2 points. But you finished second in the point standings.
Yeah.
It's not a bad.
Happy with that.
That's not a bad. I mean, 40 points. Roberts needed to not show up and not be here last week. RB, thank you for the like, sir. He needed to finish bad last week and not show up this week. He just had a good season. But you had a good season as well. So second of the points, P2 overall, P3 in tonight's race.
Yes, sir.
All right, brother, give you shout outs. It's been a good season.
Got to thank the league sponsors, CNL Carpets, Buchanan Resort, Steak and Shake, Allen Tillery Chevrolet. Got to thank Signature Esports and yourself, Jason. Happy early birthday. Got to wish my mother a happy birthday as well. She celebrated yesterday. Got to thank my wife and Simply Home Realty, Amanda Butler, my son Hudson, Caroline, Ellie, William Oldham for watching every week, Michael Waldron, Scotty Waldron, Titans Table for Two as well. Great year. Appreciate all the support.
It's going to get even better for this league, regardless if I'm here or not. But I'm going to be here. I'm going to stick around and watch everybody and be nosy. Do the thing that, the quote unquote media does. I'm nosy. I'm really nosy.
We appreciate everything you've done, Jason.
We'll do more. That's for sure. Just have to wait. It'll be good. All right, Mr. Butler. Much love, my friend.
All right. Thank you.
That's Mike coming home. And we have to tell everybody, I painted that truck. I'm just saying. I like that truck. I like that truck a lot. Yeah, that's a true story for everybody who knows. Okay? Just so you know, if you want Butler's truck, you have to pay him for it. See you, buddy.
See ya.
Love it all. Appreciate him very much. We're gonna go in weird orders. We're gonna go back to Mr. Dudley, who comes back. I think he probably had to use the bathroom because that's 120 laps around Nashville. It takes a hot minute.
Hey, how you doing? Yeah.
Congrats on the race win. I was like, where is everybody? And then I get the long race. It's been a good season. How about that win, brother?
Yeah, a good long run truck. I practiced yesterday, ran 60 laps, but I ran out of fuel on the practice yesterday. I ran 60 laps. I ran out on 59 and a half laps left. Well, 59 and a half laps, my fuels ran out and I had to coast to the finish line. So that last run, in the middle of the run, I backed off a little bit because I was showing 1.5, 2 laps short. So I backed off a little bit, and finally I was half a lap to the good. Ran out of fuel trying to do a burnout. Well, I can't do a burnout anyway.
But it matters, man. How about the battle you and RB had? You had to gain 4 points on RB. Or you gained 4 points on RB as far as like swapping spots. You came in fourth on the points to RB. Now second in the points. Or you gained those points and now finished third overall in the season. It's solid, man. A solid performance. I know that you're looking for those wins. You got 2 of them on the season. But it just goes to show how tough it is to win with this group of guys.
Yeah, that was my goal. My goal was to get at least a top 2 and finish ahead of him 1 or 2. And if he got 2 bonus points, I got 2 bonus points. I knew I would have him. And last 20 laps or so, I kept going to my relative and going to the standings and seeing where he was at and saying, well, if I finish here, I got him. And I was driving pretty angry because my team's getting their butt handed to them, and this ain't too good right now.
I'm not even looking at it because I don't want to be like, what the heck, because it's bad luck for me to watch teams that I want to support. So maybe I should watch them. Maybe it'll give them some better luck. I'm not even. So here's the deal, folks. I live in Missouri. I have an awesome Mizzou jacket. I'm not a Missouri fan. I support Alabama just because we have family that lives around the area. But I went to North Carolina, so I went to UNC. But I will not support our football team because they suck every year. There's nothing about UNC's football team that's ever going to be any good unless they miraculously spend money on their football team instead of the basketball team. So Alabama's got a good football team, so I will always be a supporter of Alabama and good football.
Yeah, this year is kind it's a transition year, new coach. It's hard to replace a legend, but yeah, they'll be back.
They're a 50-50 team this year. That's what I feel like, and it sucks because they've just been a dominant force in college football. But the Nashville's over, man. This is week 13. This is the final week, and it was the calmest race of the season.
Yeah, a lot of times during the season, I'd be running up front, first or second, behind real bears or whatever, and a caution come out last 10 laps.
Mm-hmm.
Then I'd get a bad finish, but then about 10 laps ago tonight, I was saying, please don't have a caution, please don't have a caution, please don't have a caution, and I finally got it. Yeah, I had a good long run truck, man, tire wise and everything.
Yeah,
this track is, believe it or not, I don't know. It's a rhythm track. You got to hit your spots and every lap, and you hit your spots every lap, you're going to save your tires and run good, consistent times.
It's one of the things. This is a tire eating track for sure. 110%. It'll eat your tires, but slow as fast around the corners. So you go from 170 plus miles an hour down to the 140 mark. You're losing 30 miles an hour into the corner, and you know it, and you feel it, and you feel when you start to really slow down. It feels like a big parachute on the back of the truck.
Yeah, exactly. You said slow as fast when you're going in the turn and you're letting off and you're going through the turn and you're not on the throttle and you're thinking, man, this is going to be a slow lap, but you get a good exit off the turn, you get back, complete the lap, and you're running consistent times as long as you hit your marks.
It's always a blast to see. It's a blast to see what you folks can do for sure. All right, I got a couple more people to talk to, but Mr. Dudley, you got a victory tonight, and we see the doggo out there giving some support. That is my emotional support dog in Alabama, just so everybody knows. Mr. Dudley, give you shout outs, man. Good victory tonight.
Yeah, give a shout out to you, Signature Sports, coming out here every week and broadcasting, doing an excellent job like you always do. I'd like to thank all the sponsors. Without them, this wouldn't be possible. I thank all the admin who run this league. It's a really fun league. I'd like to thank ALS Association for allowing me to fly their banner in my truck in honor of my sister. And I'd like to dedicate this race to my sister and my dad, Arliss, my beautiful fiance Nancy, and my cousin Brian, and his beautiful wife Danielle, and James Cassidy and his fiance Tiffany in El Paso, Texas. And I'd like to thank all the people that watch you every weekend. And Roll Tide. We'll be back.
All right, brother. Be good. We'll talk to you later.
Take care, buddy.
That's Mr. Dudley with the final word of Roll Tide. He does it nice and well. We appreciate him. How about this guy? He comes home. I knew this was going to be a strong track, and I was up there coaching Jess. I was. Bobby Joe comes home P2. And Bobby Joe, I was telling Jess, I was like, he's got a chance to win this one. He does. He's got a chance at any given point. Bobby Joe's going to turn up the heat. And Dudley said he had to chew off a little bit of fuel there, but able to take a 5.5 second gap and close it down to where he finished. Man, oh man, what a good race! Congratulations on the P2 tonight, Bobby.
Oh, thank you. I didn't have nothing for him. I should have pitted when he did. I think I could have stayed a little closer, but I really burnt my stuff up trying to catch him. But I won a late model race at Fairgrounds, Nashville Fairgrounds Wednesday night. I was trying to go for the hometown sweep here, but it didn't work out for me.
I was telling Jess that this was, and I was telling everybody out there watch it too. This is there's a lot of people here from Tennessee that love this track, and they consider this track their hometown track. Man, what makes Nashville Super Speedway so special? Being that it's still newer to it's not new to NASCAR, but it's newer on the NASCAR schedule over the last couple of years because of the the changes that they've made in the repave and pretty much everything they did.
Honestly, I've never been a fan of it. I mean, I live 15 minutes from it, but I've never really been a fan of the track. I just kind of learned how to drive it when they put it on there, just playing with it. My favorite is the Fairgrounds. I actually won a championship there in '05 in a real car. I kind of wish they'd take NASCAR there, to be honest with you.
Yeah, but can they all fit on there? I mean, they can fit at Wilkesboro. They can fit there. So.
Oh yeah, they used to run there before, like the Nashville 420, Petty and Allison, all them raced there.
What they need to do is they need to take, like they've been doing with cycling out, like the Clash and, the All-Star race and stuff like that. Maybe they can put some money in toward the fairgrounds and do an All-Star race there or Clash there. That'd be kind of cool.
Yeah, it would. It'd be really cool. I know Darrell Waltrip and Earnhardt Jr. was pushing it pretty hard 2 or 3 years ago, but I think they got shot down. But
they're bringing the
anyway,
cars, they're bringing the cars tour there, aren't they?
Yeah. I think the trucks have run there a couple times, and ARCA runs there still too.
Yeah,
so.
yeah. ARCA, I think that's part of ARCA's staple. So, if they get rid of that, it'd be shocking to see if they did.
Yeah, it's a good track. I mean, I've watched them. Like I said, I'm a pretty old fella, so I got to see Petty and Yarborough and all of them race there back in the day when I was younger, and it was a good race on that 5/8.
Well, it's still a good race today. Nashville. I like Nashville Super Speedway. I like it. I think it's a dynamic racetrack. It's just flat enough to make you use your tires correctly, and just good enough to showcase those who put the time into it. Because today it looked like the drivers who like this track or can drive this track put themselves out there and did so. And a P2 finish is nothing to not write home about.
No, it was actually a good race. I mean, you had to roll out the throttle early and catch a little break and just kind of let it roll through the center and pick it up. Especially first couple laps, it was loose, but after that, you could get on it pretty good. Just had to watch the wall coming off. You just had to be, I don't know, patient with the truck. But I've been pretty good in practice all week. Thought Scott was going to really be fast, but I think he burned his stuff up. But I'll take second. Dudley did a wonderful job tonight, and I want to, while I'm on here, I want to congratulate our boy Chris for winning championship.
Yeah, he did a pretty bang up job. He knocked out 7 wins this season. He had to have some very big misfortune to not have it today, but the race was still here and the race was still good. So it was good. It was good. Lots of fun. Even to the point where iRacing kicked me out of the session for a moment. It was awesome. It was like that's how much awesomeness it was. iRacing said, "This is too awesome." And it closed down. It's crazy, but Bob Joe, congrats on the P2, man. Give us shout outs. Been a good season.
Well, thank you. I'm gonna give a shout out to all my fans, Jess, you too. You're my biggest. My daughter, Jess, and my wife, and I want to give a shout out to Alan Tillery for helping us with broadcast, and I actually ran Al Tillery truck tonight for him. Want to thank Steak and Shake and Rusty with Buchanan Resort. He does a lot for the league too, and uh, definitely want to thank Greg Langford for everything he does for both series every week, and C&L carpets, and anybody out there who roots for Heart to Heart, and you too, dude.
You guys are
Wanna
always awesome.
thank you.
Yeah, man. Yeah, it's what we do. It's how we do it. And like I said, this has been a great series to call. And you know, when my schedule cycles back around, I hope to be able to call it again.
All right. Well, I appreciate you.
All right. That's Bobby Joe. And Jess says always. That's what she says.
Yeah.
She's in chat. She's almost sadly having a tear. But I said, we'll be back. It'll everybody's got life going on right now. This is the holidays. There's life going on. There's, lots of things have to be. Oh, how about and I know that you guys were thinking about it earlier, and I want to say it again. I know I said it earlier. Some love for Bones and Bones' family. This season has been kind of that somber season, right? Without Bones.
Yeah. Yeah. I've raced with Bones with me and Rusty and Dan and Mike Butler. I mean, Bud Light and Joe. We've all raced with him for 6, 7 years, and it is a sad thing. Hate it for his family. TJ Peters and him. He's a great guy. We hated to lose him, but his legacy always live on heart to heart.
That's what it's about. I'm Joe. Much love to you and the fam. Look forward to seeing
All
you
right,
later,
man.
guys.
You and your wife have a good Thanksgiving, dude.
Oh yeah, we're having brisket. I'm smoking.
All right, Jess. Send me some brisket to Tennessee.
She'll make me. You better watch it. She'll be like, put that in the freeze dryer. We love y'all. I appreciate you, Bobby. Much love.
All right, brothers. See you.
That's Bob Joe coming home P2. And last but not least, the guy of the hour, the band that put on a clinic this season. I'm going to say a clinic. 7 wins. The monstrosity that is the racing line, the Robertsness, the nicest Canadian you're ever going to meet, becomes a champion in this series. And you did it with as much, how do I put this, with as much humility as any other driver that we've ever seen out there, because that's just who you are. You're the nicest Canadian for a reason. But on top of all of that, you just have a tendency to put yourself in good situations. Today, maybe not your track, but today was the was the day. I'm gonna have to get rid of your nicest Canadian for a little bit, okay? I have to put in champion because that's the right thing to do. Walk me through your race, brother. Congratulations on the championship. Didn't have the truck today, but that's okay. Tell me about it.
The track is tough for me. It's concrete, so I knew I was not fast enough in practice. Qualifying, I don't mind. I had good lead points, so I just took it easy. Keep out of trouble, let everybody go by me. I don't mind. I tried my best to do it. Save my truck. So we're not wrecked or anything like that. Just run. Just keep it clean.
Talk to me about the season, because this has been the Robert season. This is there's no more bigger movers than you. No more positions gained than you because of having to have so many tracks where you had to drop to the back and work your way forward. You had 3 in a row sections. Let me look at that again. I was looking at it just a little bit ago, and I was like, man, he had back to back to backs twice in this season, plus an offshoot in there. This was a, let me look. Schedule. You won 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3, and then you won Bristol. So you won Bristol. Then Ryan won 1, and then you had 3 wins in a row. Took 2 where you didn't win, and then 3 more wins in a row. So 2 three-peats in one season is, and that's pretty incredible to think about.
Yeah, it is. It's just to me, it's like pure luck for me. Usually I'm not that fast. Um, if it was me and Scott going for it, it'd be really tight between me and Scott because we're both fast. Well, everybody's fast. It's just you're we sometimes we get in a bad spot, and then things happen in life that comes first in some racing years. So we understand that first. So it's all good. But I really enjoy with racing with these guys. They're all clean. I just had Bobby Joe and Dudley came in and said, I really like you guys, really clean. I really like that. Some things do happen, but you just let it ride and just keep going and have fun with racing with all these guys.
The best part about racing is you know, the chance to get out there and continue to do it again. What I see out of this series, what I've seen out of this series is, it's brought everybody together just a little bit more, which is good. Which is the kind of thing that gaming is supposed to do, right? You're gonna see tempers flare. You're gonna see people get angry. Heck, I got angry yesterday, being a fan of racing, and it's just kind of how it goes. But at the end of the day, when you revisit and relook at everything, what comes to mind is the pinnacle moment of this season where you were like, all right, I'm there. I'm in that stand, or I'm in this race now, or I'm in this season now to win a championship. When did it click that you were on your way?
Pretty much like mostly halfway through the race. So because I've been a lot of top fives, top twos, top threes, all over the place. Just a lot of top twos when I start off, and then I just try and be consistent and just try to keep myself cool, relax, don't get so stressed if people passing you. You just gotta take it easy and just enjoy racing with other people, and you're tired. Don't get mad about things that it will get you more frustrated, and you will just drop to the bottom of the list of the standings. And I don't, I'm not like that.
Well, it was good. It was a good time. I liked it. I thought this was a good season. I thought it was a great season for you. Um, Absolute blast to be able to get out and watch you win a championship, because I've only been able to watch you win a championship on another series. Like, I've never watched you win a championship on my broadcast. So this is a proud moment for me as well, because I got Christopher Burr's champion on Signature Esports for the first time in 5 years of me calling racing and 4 years of being a part of my life. I got a Roberge as a champion on this.
Oh well, I like to make everybody proud for it. Um, don't cry there, Jason. So yeah, so I really enjoy it. I'm happy I'm the champ. This is my second champion. My first champion for this league. Was a championship on Chop Shop uh road course uh last season. So and stability race, I was a championship there. So I'm getting there really well there. And hopefully I could get other places too, but it's all good. Oh, and I was your championship for Toy to the Top last year.
Yeah, well, that's a whole different thing. That's for charity. That's 5 or 7 races. This is meant for everything else. We'll say champion for Toys for Tots, but that's a champion for that's literally a champion for a good heart. So
Yeah, a good jam for the good heart for kids.
yeah,
Yes.
this is league. This is
Jam for
different.
jam for Frank.
Yeah, that's right. This is for the league, and a league champion is so much different than just going out and just winning a race. So it's very cool. You get to have at it. I see everybody sitting. I see the missus sitting behind you. Much love, and it's a ton of fun to get to see everybody. Of course, Roberge, you're the Heart to Heart Motorsports 2024 Series champion. Give a shout outs, brother.
Yeah, big shout outs to Signature Esports here for broadcasting week in, week out. Heart to Heart guys for having anybody join with us. Thanks for all that. Let me join with them too. All the sponsors that help us to race with us, or if we're not, we won't be racing. Thank you for all the sponsors for that. And Chop Shop Racing here for cheering us on, and everybody else too. And three other big support, four others big support. Sorry, is our owner of this place. I live in. Thanks for living and having us, Joshua and Jennifer. A couple of guys from my white spot guys, and my wife, and Frank and Hogan.
Roberge, you are literally the nicest Canadian anybody's ever made. Okay?
Oh yeah, thank you.
Don't ever change. Okay? Jen, don't you ever let Frank corrupt this man, okay?
Oh, and Frank will be
Frank's gonna
Frank
be
will be
spoiled.
racing soon.
I like it. That's exactly right. Brother, happy Thanksgiving to you and to your family. I know it's a completely different time, but it is for us. You already had your Thanksgiving. I know it's cool. Love you. But we want to say happy Thanksgiving from our family to yours as well, since it's coming to us and coming through us. So, and I look forward to seeing you Monday.
Yeah, see you Monday.
Oh yeah, Toys for Tots coming back. We're gonna send more stuff to Frank. That's the goal. And to kids such as it's all for the kids, folks. That's what we do. Roberge, much love. Tell your family I love them, and we'll see you later. Okay.
I will do. Thanks.
That is Chris Roberge. The Roberge man, the Roberge. You can say it 50 different ways. We're gonna throw him up here with everybody else so you can get congratulated. We love the dude. He is an amazing, amazing human being. And he is champion of the series with good reason. Had incredible wins, had an incredible season, and was just absolutely thrashing on the racetrack. But it's all good, right? Excuse me, I had a cough there. Thank you to Alan Tillery. Thank you to Seal Carpets. Thank you to Buchanan Resort, of course. We're going to go see all these people. We're going to pay them visits. We're going to say hi to them, right? Mr. Butler, thank you for the follow, sir. I appreciate you, my friend. We'll have our Toys for Tots stuff on Monday. If you want to be a part of that, join our Discord. Thank you, Budgie, for being out there. Thank you to Jess for being out there rooting on Bobby Joe. Jess is in a lot of our races, and she hides behind the scenes. But when she does say hi, she is the celebrity. But officially unofficial, Roberge, your Truck Series champion here for the Heart to Heart Motorsports. They will be back. They will reschedule. We will make sure that we put out their information so that if you want to join this league, you can join this league. I may be going over, and we're going to immediately start calling more races. Next Saturday, we have the RV300. That is a special event that we're calling. And then after that, we have Chop Shop Racing on Saturdays again. Like everything's just in cycles. There's booking me for broadcasts is literally 6 months out. And it's a good and a bad problem to have, right? It's good because we get to continue to pay the bills. We get to continue to move forward. We get to continue to have racing on our channel. But it's bad because when things don't line up to be able to just continue the series that you have on a single night, I feel terrible about it because you have to tell people no, and I have to continue to plan out making money, folks. That's how this works. This has been an amazing season, and an amazing season. The last couple of seasons, being able to call racing for Heart to Heart. We appreciate them. I appreciate them. I'm always gonna have their back. It's similar to I have Chop Shop Racing's back. Some 500 are amazing. I have had to turn down series. I don't have another broadcaster. I would love to have another broadcaster so we can have more commentating for people to be able to do things the way I do. But they're hard. It's hard to get them. But if I get the chance to call the series again, I will. And it will happen. But we have Powder Puff Racing coming up starting here on December 7th. And we have my birthday coming up this week. So if you want to be jump in from a birthday stream, it's going to be on Thursday. We're going to do that. Yeah, we got a few off days this week. But we do have some racing to call this week as well, all the way through Tuesday. I believe Wednesday we'll have off. Thursday we'll have off. Friday we'll have off. We'll be back next Saturday on the 30th for the RB300. And then, more Toys for Tots, more all kinds of stuff. We're not done. We're going to keep doing it. Thank you to Heart to Heart. Thank you to all the sponsors of Heart to Heart. Thank you to all of our sponsors as well. Go to Sponsor Signature Esports. We are booking our sponsors first come, first serve. We have 5 spots available. We've already filled 3. Those 5 spots that are available just basically help pay for gear. They help pay for everything that's going on out here. If you want to do that, it's $300 for the year. That's it. You get a whole year for $300. It's less than $5. Less than $5 a week. So if you want to be a part of that, get a hold of me. Be good. We'll see you in the next one, folks. Congratulations to Reverse. Congratulations to Heart to Heart for kicking butt and taking names. Thank you to Steak and Shake. Thank you to all these fine folks. They've been legends. We'll see you in the next one. Peace out.